It's Monday. And I'm on my way to work. And I thought I was done with this conversation. I did. I thought I was. But y'all, fools will always be foolish. And by fools, I mean Charlemagne, Envy, Jess, not hilarious around here. Let's have a little conversation. Happy Monday. Let's go! Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is another edition of Car Conversation on JayLeesCorner. Okay, I hope y'all having a good Monday. I will be live tonight at 9 o'clock. I will be live tonight at 9 o'clock because I took the whole weekend off. Okay, I took the whole weekend off and lived life, And I will see y'all tonight at 9 p.m. on the corner to have a quick conversation about other stuff. But today, driving to work, car conversation, because people just like being willfully ignorant. And, this is a place to talk about stuff. So that's why we are here. But y'all know, first things first, like, comment, share, okay? Make sure to subscribe so we come out JayBirds, and all that goodness and stuff. Subscribe, okay? Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and think of the top, okay? Let's just get into. Now, this is no longer even about ReesaTeesa, okay? I know that's where it started. I know that is what brought on this whole big back brigade, big back delusional, all these things. It came for what Charlemagne said about ReesaTeesa. ReesaTeesa, I think the episode airs today, where she will be on the Tamron Hall show. She also will have a segment on Good Morning America, because the TikTok series she did, it took off. It took off. And people resonate with it for one reason or the other. And I think what's being lost in translation is that what she went through had nothing to do with weight, okay, heaviness, okay, the pounds, okay, the extra sickness, okay. It had nothing to do with that. But that is what some people like to draw, the narrative as, well, because she's big and she's insecure, has no self-confidence, has no self-love. You know what I'm saying? She's very much so not of self. And let me say this. There are people who are big and small who have low self-esteem, who don't believe in themselves, and all that stuff too. The getcha gotcha about Charlemagne, the clip of ReesaTeesa on the Tamron Hall show, where she said, a popular person, referred to me as a big back, that hurt her feelings. Now, I want to say this. Reesa put out her story publicly, and she knew she would get people who would talk about her in one way or the other. My issue is always this. If you can have a conversation, even talk in disdain of what somebody did, without talking about how they look, then you're a hater. Because what somebody does should not matter how they look. How someone is treated, how dumb they may be, should not matter how they look. Why? Because all people of all races, colors, all that. People of all over the world, Craigs. Okay? People all over the world go through the same thing. Skinny people, black people, white people, fat people, little people. And by little people, I mean like little people. You know what I'm saying? It happens all over. The issue is, Teesa had a right to feel like Charlemagne trying to generalize, as he said on his apology today, how he tried to generalize what she went through as big back behavior, meaning, oh, she got a big back. Can't nobody tell me that Charlemagne did not know what she looked like, because that shit was all over social media. All over social media. All over. Praying everywhere. Okay? So he had an inkling. She probably was a big person. And if he did not, for him to feel like, oh, only big people can go through those things, show, sir, you are ignorant. Because again, he can feel like that was stupid. He can feel like, well, that was dumb. So why would she do that? That's fine. No one has an issue with critiquing and speaking on when somebody makes their life a public situation. It's going to be for public fodder. The issue is, the getcha gotcha that they seem to forget is, y'all made it about her weight, and y'all made a general statement that, oh, that's big back behavior, that's big back beliefs, big back delusions. And we all know that big back is a term people use to describe fat people. So in the Breakfast Club today, after they seen Reesa's clip from Tamron Hall, oh, he wasn't, I'm going to apologize. You know, if my words offended her and her, because I don't want to disturb nobody else's peace, because I'm about peace. He, you know, if I offended her, if it may have, I'm sorry. He then said, but I said, then you don't apologize. An apology does not come with a but. It doesn't. Now you can say, in addition to, I don't know, but when you say, I'm sorry, but,
so I apologize if my words made her feel that way. But
you just nullified the apology. And what aggravated me was how Jess, in envy, backed him in his backtracking of the apology, because he then said, but I never said she didn't deserve love.
Jess told the story, and I said it sounds like big back behavior, and then I started talking about big back belief.
I never said she did. I never called her a big back. Sir, yes you did. Yes you did. And you and Jess was up there chit-chatting about it. Okay? Also, him saying verbatim, I wasn't calling her big back. I was saying the story sounded like a big. I said, sir, so you are doubling down on saying big. That's a big person's thing. When you think of delusion, you think of fat people. That was the problem, bitch.
I didn't even know she was big.
That was the issue, which means y'all don't have deductive reasoning skills, a part of the Breakfast Club skills, to be hired there. Because y'all did not understand. The whole point was, you cannot equate things to stuff that only big people go through as far as relationship things. Because other people do too. Husband of a wife who was cheated on, Jess with the no mess, and all your mess. If he was running fucking on Ergamina, on his wife, and she's, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't make it seem like only big people go through crazy things. That was the issue. And they chose to ignore that. Oh, they chose to ignore it. Even though Jess, oh, big head ass, and yes, I'm calling her big head, so what? Jess was just on a podcast saying how she regretted discussing how Chadwick Boseman looked before he died, because she was riffing on his weight loss and did not know he was dying of cancer. And that's what she regretted. I regretted, you know, speaking on that. I always say, if you are a person in the social media commentary space and you do not know how to be funny without discussing someone's looks, you're not funny. Y'all know my rule. The only time I will discuss how someone looks is if they have surgery to alter their bodies, and then they look fucked up. I will discuss botched surgeries because you chose to go have that surgery and now your ass looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time I discuss how somebody looks, their physical bodies. Because you cannot sit around here talking about how folk look, because it's not nice. It isn't. It's not nice. It's that simple. But there are so many things to say about ReesaTeesa besides how she looked, just about how delusional what she went through was. However, she wasn't delusional because she was fat. She wasn't. She was delusional. And admitted her blinders, ignoring the red flags, knowing the red flags, seeing the red flags, but ignoring them. She admitted all that stuff. So it's like, how do you get on the radio to say I'm sorry and not really say sorry? And the sorry was like maybe 8 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. The rest of the conversation was about basically how I didn't do nothing wrong. I mean, I know I said sorry, but I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't call her fat. No, I didn't do that. And then Jess, the issue with the Breakfast Club, anytime you have a panel, a trifecta of people who are discussing topics or whatever, okay, a group of people, anytime you have more than 1 to 2 people, or anytime it's more than one person, you want it to be balanced. If not, it doesn't work. The reason the Breakfast Club hasn't worked in a while is, one, because Angela Yee was over that shit and waiting to leave. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes she wasn't there, just did not chime in. 2, since she's been gone, it's really been Charlemagne and Envy, bouncing off each other. That don't work. Now they've added Jess. Jess doesn't balance them out. She just joins in. She never, it's weird that Jess is also like, well, yeah, he's in that wrong, And then they mentioned, just mentioned Sheila from Why Did I Get Married? Why Did I Get Married? And then said, see, that was showing, big back behavior. No, are y'all forgetting that Tasha, who played a wife of Tasha Smith, who played Michael J. White's wife, Sheila, was it Sheila? No. Child, the one who had the shot, okay, the table, whatever, the crazy couple. Tasha Smith, who played the wife, who put up with her husband cheating consistently. Was that not big back behavior? Was that not big back behavior? Nobody in Why Did I Get Married was happy. Only one wife was happy to be plus size. But no one wants to mention how skinny people go through it too. That's the issue. Y'all up here talking about, y'all brought up Sheila, but did not bring up Mike and I can't think of their name right now, but the Michael J. White character and the Tasha Smith character. No one wanted to bring that up. Hell, even Janet Jackson character and Emily Yoba character was on some BS. But no one wants to bring up how they were unhappy and they were in bad situationships. There are many other, Maricopa. Okay, wasn't no big bad people in Maricopa. Not one, I don't believe. And no one is bringing up how Kathy Rowland's character was unhappy in her marriage. So I'm like, why do y'all act like only plus size people when he then said, if y'all want to have a conversation, he by Charlemagne, if y'all want to have a conversation about the narrative about plus size people, that being what did he say? Something about, if y'all want to discuss how the narrative is always plus size folks, this, that, and the other. I said that was the topic. That was the topic. Like I told y'all before, Charlemagne, when he said generalize plus size people, and that's wrong. Period. That was the conversation. That's what people were upset about. No one was acting like ReesaTeesa, wasn't plus size. But that was not the conversation. Just changed the trajectory of the conversation by then trying to make it seem like, well, Maddie threatened Charlemagne. The narrative was changed. And then over the weekend, the conversation did not stop. We were still upset because they kept doubling down on that. And then he gave this fake apology that wasn't really an apology. Because the whole, if I offended you, if was the fact we'll all be drunk. And I'm not drunk. So when grown adults who say they want to, I don't want to, disturb anybody's peace, but you did. but you did. And then refuse to comprehend and understand people's points. You then double down and saying, well, you know, when I heard it sounded like big back stuff. And I'm not, that's the point. There is no sound to delusion. There is no weight limit to delusion. There is no body type that fits the narrative of somebody putting up with and dealing with stupid shit. Okay? As we know, because neither of y'all wives are big back, and they put up with foolishness and stupid shit. Jess, you are little back, and you put up with stuff too. That's the point. But y'all go ahead and be fat phobic and want to keep supporting the Breakfast Club on this topic because y'all want to. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, y'all, I'm at work now. So I will see y'all at 9 p.m. tonight for a conversation on Corner, a live chit-chat of gossip and things, okay? Y'all have a great Monday, and I will talk to y'all later. I gotta go.